Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode of Retro Smash TV. If you don't already know by now, my name is Chris. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and joining me today. So in today's video we are going to go through this past weekend's car boot sale haul. But before we do, I just want to say a couple of things before I get into the pickups. So I've been alluding to the fact over the last couple of weeks that collecting video games at the car boot sale has become more and more difficult as the weeks go on, as the summer gets deeper. A lot more people are out there buying up video games and selling them, and I'm always too late for these sellers who are selling video games. I'm not the type of person who's going to get up at the crack of dawn to go and shift through people's boots. It's just not me. I'm not about that life. But if you are, then that's absolutely fine. I just can't get up in the morning. So I make do with what I do. And if I'm being totally honest, I'm happy with what I get. I'm happy with how much I pick up and what I get out of it. I have a good time. I love going to the car boot sales. It's one of my favourite things to do. I love hunting, all the good stuff and all the bad stuff. So with that being said, I'm having to think outside of the box and looking at other stuff and how we can build up our video game collection. So there was a channel, and I'm praying, I'm hoping he makes a comeback. But in the early days of my hunting, I used to watch a channel called Retro Rummage. Mitch, who become quite a good mate, to be honest. He used to go out and he'd build up his video game collection by doing exactly what I'm doing now. So I've taken a lot of inspiration from Mitch. So yeah, thanks a lot, Mitch. If you are still watching the videos, mate, I really appreciate all the inspiration that you gave to me. So because of this, I'm not finding that many video games. I pick up the odd one or two here and there, but it's not massive amounts compared to other people because I'm just not there early enough. And again, I'm at peace with that. It doesn't bother me. So I have to think outside of the box. I've got a haul here. I have spent a grand total of £24 maybe. Some of it I'm keeping, some of it I'm taking to CEX, some of it I'm going to be flipping on. So guys, if you're one of the people who always put in the comments that only mugs shop at CEX or only mugs sell their games to CEX, well, I'm really sorry to say, but I've built up a very good collection of video games by doing the exact same method, so why can't you? So guys, let's go! Right, so let's get into these pickups. So the very first pickup that I've got is this up here. It's a bit of an investment, not an investment in terms of money, but that is going to one day be a retro football shirt. It's a kid's size 9 to 10. I've bought this for my son for 8 years time. When he's able to fit into this, this is going to be a retro football shirt, and for the bargain price of £2, this is a genuine Arsenal shirt with number 7 Saka on the back. Is a genuine Arsenal shirt from a couple of seasons ago. This is going to be retro, and he's going to be rocking this when he's old enough to wear it. Fantastic condition, looks like it hasn't ever been worn. So that was the first thing for £2. That's going to go on display, probably going to be in my daughter's pink themed room until the time is that he's ready to wear it. And I also picked up these legendary things. So it's a pair of 1998 Adidas Predators. As you can see, they have got some scuffing on the front, which is to be expected for a pair of boots this old. But the reason why I picked this up was because I owned these exact football boots back in the day when I was about 12 years old. They were too small for me at the time. They was the exact same size as these are, which is a 5, and I had to pick them up just for that nostalgic memory. Having looked on eBay, if these are in good condition, you can get anywhere skywards of £100 for these. So to pick these up for just £2, I was buzzing when I found these. I'm going to probably clean these up nicely and stick them on eBay. If I can get half of that, I'll be happy with that little investment. There was a couple of video games that I picked up, nothing too major that I can flip on, but I've got a couple of games that I'm adding to the collection. PlayStation 3, I needed this Call of Duty game. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Game of the Year edition. CEX don't sell this, they don't take it in for trade, but this is one of the only games I needed for the Call of Duty PlayStation collection. The only other one I do need is Black Ops 3, and then I have the complete set. And also, if you've not checked out my previous video, Game Hunt, I'm massively into Tony Hawk's, and I picked up Tony Hawk's Project 8 on the Xbox 360. The pair of these games were just £2, so £1 each. I'm well happy to have these. These are being added into the collection. Lovely jubbly. Now we move on to the stuff that we've picked up to flip on. So I've had to think outside of the box. People, I've been saying this for God knows how long. If you're not listening, you're missing out. Box sets. Don't walk past box sets. There are some box sets that trade in really, really well. People just want to get rid of them and they just sell them off cheap. If the price is right, I will always nab them. So, got a couple of box sets here that I will go through. What I'll do, guys, is I can't remember how much these trade in for, but I will stick it up on the screen in the corner for you to follow along, and then you will see how much profit I'm making, and then we'll see what happens. So first thing I picked up was this Apollo 8 box set. I paid just 50p for this, and this trades in for, I believe, a £5. So I will put it up on the screen now. You'll be seeing it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just going off of memory, and I did check these a couple of days ago. So that was 50p. Picked up this a couple of weeks ago, and I picked it up again, and it's Bottom, the complete series 1 to 3. Again, I think this trades in for like £4. This cost just 50p. This was a little bit more expensive. It's quite a unique DVD that I've not seen before. It does trade in well, but I'm going to try and sell this separately. And it's Dave Chappelle DVD box set of comedy. If you've not seen Dave Chappelle and you like comedy, check him out. He's a really, really funny guy. So this is probably going to get sold onto Vinted. Picked up another box set. I don't quite know how I managed to get this so cheap, but this isn't my bag. It's not something I enjoy, but it's American Dad Volume 128. I paid just 50p for this. I think this trades in for a £5. So again, I'm making £4.50s on a lot of this stuff, and I will take that all day long. If you compare that to how much I usually make on the video games, a couple of quid here and there, I only need a couple of these to make as much on that. And people have just walked past all of this. This has got so many discs in. Make sure you check that the discs are all in there and they're all in good condition. Might take you a little while, but it's always worth it, because you don't want to take this to CEX and for them to get to the last disc and say, sorry, we can't take this. One of them's missing. So, American Dad, 50p. Some more DVDs here. So another box set. I'm going to see if my son's interested in this. If he's not, it's getting traded in. But it's Barney. This is a free DVD set. This cost me just £1. I think this trades in for a £5. So again, £4 on that. I'll take that all day long. So DVD of Barney. Picked up another couple of DVDs. This was right at the beginning of this was right at the end of one of the car boot sales, where I was like, I ain't leaving without anything. I'm not having a wasted journey. Picked up a couple of Barbie DVDs. It says £3 on there. It weren't. It was 50p each, and these trade in for like £1.60 each. So doubling my money on that. But again, I wouldn't recommend doing stuff like that. But I was desperate. I didn't want to leave without anything, so I just took them. They'll get traded in. Then I got talking to a lady who had a stall. I felt a bit sorry for her, if I'm being totally honest. And again, I wouldn't recommend this, but she was selling some games. I paid £1 each for these. They trade in for like £1.60, and it is 4s of 4, and also Professor Layton. Although I might keep hold of that to see if the price goes up, because the Xbox 360 store's closing soon, and I don't think you can get this on the Game Pass. So we'll see. If not, it's not a huge amount that I'd be lost. There is a couple of electronics, but I had a charity shop find in the week, and it was on the buy one get one free, and I picked up Hotel Babylon Series 4. This trades in for I think £4 or £5. The whole thing cost me £1.50. It was on a buy one get one free with another DVD, and I picked up Friday starring Ice Cube, so that's getting traded in. picked up this Priscilla DVD. This trades in for a £5 and I paid £1.50 for this. Now, guys, you'll notice there isn't any footage of me doing the car boot sales because I'm finding it difficult to get any footage at the moment because it's a bit obvious when I'm making a video and then I'm asking how much things are that I'm a reseller or a content creator or whatever you want to call it, and the prices just get hiked up. So I think with this, I wanted to pay £1. They wanted £2. We settled on £1.50. I was quite happy with that, but I think I gave it away that I was a reseller because why am I going to be looking at DVD like this, Priscilla? I just don't look like that type of fan, let's be honest. So there was that. The find of the day was probably this Spider-Man Volume 1, Season 1 DVD. I paid just £1 for this. This trades in really, really well, but I think I'm going to keep this. I think this trades in for about £7 or something like that, but sells quite well. So I'm going to keep hold of that because it is absolutely mint. I've wanted this for a while, but it might start me on a slippery slope of needing to collect all of them. And then we picked up a couple of electronic stuff. Again, lately my head's not been in the game. For whatever reason, it's taken a lot of courage just to make this video because I've got low confidence at the moment, and yeah, we won't go into that, but it's taken a lot of courage for me to do this. If you notice, the videos have slowed down, so guys, I really appreciate your support and sticking around. But I picked up this PS4 headset. I paid £1.50 for this. It trades in for a £5. Now, I wanted to pay £1. The lady wanted £3. What I did was I spotted it on the table, I walked away, I looked it up and saw how much it traded in for. When I was talking to the lady, I hadn't locked my phone, so the picture of this was still up on the screen. So she made a comment about how much does it sell for online, and I was like, I don't know. And she was like, well, it's up on your phone. So it made me feel a bit stupid, really, to be fair. But I managed to get it for £1.50. So again, I'm learning from all these mistakes I'm making. And then probably the most profitable of the items is this Google Chromecast. It is brand spanking new. It's never been used. Everything's intact. The plug, all the wires. It still has the original wrapping around the wires. It's a Google Chromecast, and this trades in for £19. I paid just £5 for this. So all of that little bundle, the shirt, the boots, everything that I'm keeping, has cost me about £24, and that's not including the entry fees. So you can probably add another £5 onto that, let's be honest, and then the petrol, whatever. But it's a hobby, and I don't count those sort of expenses because I'll be doing it anyway. If I trade in all of that stuff, that's going to CEX, minus the Tony Hawks, minus Call of Duty. I'm looking at a grand total of £70 back on a CEX voucher, but I'm going to try and sell some of that stuff. So that's been my haul, guys. Yeah, like I said, it's taken a lot of courage for me to sit in front of a camera. I've recorded a number of videos the last week or so. Nothing's come out because I haven't been happy with the videos. So yeah, I don't know, I think that last video killed my confidence because I put a lot of time and effort into it, and it just didn't go as well as I was expecting it to. Again, that's on me. It's a learning curve, I guess, at the end of the day, if that's not the stuff you want to watch. So hopefully this is going to be what you're looking for. So yeah, we are starting the CEX vouchers from scratch. So in the next couple of videos, I'm going to start displaying how much we have on a CEX voucher, how much we spent, how much we're getting back, so that I can display how we're going to be growing this video game collection. Because right now, I need to downsize because I've run out of space. I've got games literally everywhere, and I need to downsize so I can get some heavier hitters, but I don't know what I want to collect for at the moment because I've kind of got everything that I want right now. So if you've enjoyed this and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to support this channel, all you need to do is hit the thumbs up. So guys, I've been Chris, this is Retro Smash TV, and I'll see you in another one. Take care.